morning, students. Sairam. Welcome back to your online teaching session after your Diwali vacation. Hope everybody has enjoyed and all are safe and sound. Yes? So now let's today proceed with our history, chapter number 7, Science and Technology. This is the part 1 of the lesson. Now children, we have seen since the pre-independence period the developments that had taken place after the independence and the new technology that has developed and which in turn has helped in the progress of the country economically, socially and also scientifically. So in this way we could see that because of these new inventions and new technology which was been invented, we are benefited on a larger scale, right? So that is the reason that we are enjoying presently all the new devices, also the new technology which is implemented has proved to be very helpful to all of us in the country, right? So let's begin with the lesson. Now, Indian Atomic Energy Commission. What is this commission? India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he wanted to nurture scientific temper and bring about nation's progress. So his main aim was that the nation should be progressing scientifically, and which in turn will help to develop the country. So scientific temper need to be imbibed in the individuals. So from this perspective, he set up the Indian Atomic Energy Commission on 10th August 1948. So the Indian Atomic Energy Commission was set up on 10th of August 1948. Dr. Homi Bhabha was appointed the first chairman of the commission. So who was the chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission? Yes, Dr. Homi Bhabha. He was appointed as the first chairman of the commission. Now, what was the main objectives of this commission? The objectives of this commission were to produce electricity from atomic energy, increase the yield of food grains and make them last longer, set up the technology for doing this and develop nanotechnology. So the main objectives of this commission was to produce electricity. As we know that there was no electricity before, right? And even after new inventions, electricity was developed then also there need to be some more progress in that field, and so this energy commission's main aim was to produce electricity by means of atomic energy, and which in turn it also aimed at increasing the yield of food grains, okay, more of production of food grains, and also to make this food grains to be last for a longer period of time, and to set up the technology for achieving this and develop nanotechnology. So his main aim was to set up a new technology for this and develop a nanotechnology. In 1956, the development of atomic energy set up. So in 1956, the development of atomic energy was set up. Apsara, a nuclear reactor functioning on atomic energy. So what did they set? They set an Apsara. What is Apsara? It's a nuclear reactor which functions on atomic energy. Okay. So here you can see, children, PARC has recently recommissioned and upgraded the version of Apsara nuclear reactor. Okay. So as we have seen that the main aim of reactor was to objectives was to preserve the food grains, make them last longer, and also to produce electricity on a larger scale. Okay, next. Now we could see that in 1969 an atomic power station was set up at Tarapur. A reaction research center was set up at Kalpakam in Tamil Nadu to successfully use thorium for generating atomic power. So in 1969 an atomic power station was set up at Tarapur. Also a reactor research center was set up at Kalpakam in Tamil Nadu by successfully using thorium for generating atomic power. Now, what was the role of this reactors? The role of the reactor is important in developing atomic power, right? So, here you could see the picture of the reactor which was set up at Tarapur, right? Atomic Research Center at Tarapur. Then we had the factories manufacturing the heavy water needed for the generation of atomic power were set up at Vadodara, Talcher, Tuticorin, Kota, etc. So we could see that there were factories were set up in order for the manufacturing of heavy water. Now what was this heavy water needed? It was needed for the generation of atomic power. And so these factories were set up at Vadodara, Talcher, Tuticorin and Kota, etc. An institution called Heavy Water Projects was set up to carry out research on manufacturing heavy water within the country. So there was an also institution was set up which could research on how heavy water could be manufactured within the country. It was later renamed Heavy Water Board. So this institution of Heavy Water Project was later renamed as Heavy Water Board. Okay. So here you can see the Government of India, Department of Atomic Energy, that is a Heavy Water Board. So you can see the emblem over here, right? Then another nuclear reactor, that is Dhruva. Dhruva nuclear reactor. In 1985, a completely Indian made nuclear reactor called Dhruva was started at Trombay near Mumbai. So what is Dhruva? It was a reactor, nuclear reactor, Indian nuclear reactor. It was started at Trombay near Mumbai. The Dhruva nuclear reactor uses uranium as fuel. So what did it use? What is it uses as its fuel is uranium. At the center, 350 radioactive substances are produced. So how many substances are produced? There are 350 radioactive substances are produced, and they are used in industry, agriculture and medicine. So these radioactive substances, where are they used? They are used in industries, agriculture and for medicine, right? Then, so here we could see that wherein we could find that these nuclear reactors are produced. Then, Nuclear Power Corporation of India, that is NPCIL, Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited. This company was set up in 1987 to generate electricity from atomic energy. So NPCIL, Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, it was set up in 1987. For what was it set up? To generate electricity from atomic energy. The objective of the company is to master and develop the technology to generate safe, cheap and environmentally profitable power and make the country self-sufficient. So what was the main objective of NPCIL? Was to master and develop the technology. Now what was this technology? To generate safe, cheap and environmentally profitable power. So whatever power would be generated, that should be safe, it should also be cheap and environmentally profitable, and in order to make the country self-sufficient. Okay, so children, here you can see the picture of NPCIL Limited, that is a company which has been set up. Okay, so in today's class, children, we have learned about the various nuclear reactors, the Atomic Energy Center, which was set up as the main aim of our first Prime Minister was to develop scientific temper and to bring about new development, new inventions in the technology in order for the progress of the country. So in this way we have seen that the various institutions and the nuclear reactors which were set up in order for the further progress of the country. So this is what we have learnt in our first part. We shall proceed with our next part in our next class. Till then, thank you children.